Welcome back everyone and welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again. And today I'm thinking to share with you this replay because I do like those replays that it's almost impossible to turn the tide. I'm not gonna spoil you too much, but just a rough tier 10 everyone. And there's two aircraft carrier, one in each side. And there's a small one for crying out loud, which is supposed to be a destroyer killer and more so. And they more, yes, you have great speed. The problem is that the map are too damn slow. To do well in Khabarovsk or KLÉBER, I do believe it's a better choice to play the KLÉBER because it has way better guns, and also the torpedo. The torpedo are way better than Khabarovsk. We have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain from NA Zerra, the WJ2. WJ2 will show you the KLÉBER in action. Now, here's the deal. KLÉBER, it's a big ship with no smoke and some kind of very few tools. It's very hard to not be outspotted, especially when there's a carrier and yeah. Of course, when you play, let's say, Holland, you don't fear so much aircraft carrier like the friendly Holland, because he is doing very well to take down the entire squads, you know. Not so much in the KLÉBER. Oh man, he received whopping 0 damage. How stupid was that? Marceau, it's nearby. Okay, he's spotting the spotter play. Oh man, those fighters, or how should I say, those spotter plane, or those plane he just shot down. It was very easy. Matter of fact, he took them in just seconds. So yeah, versus some type of planes. Man, the KLÉBER is a monster. He shoots 7 planes in just seconds, literally. Okay, maybe he got some help from Holland. Maybe remember Holland's A8 bubble. It's 6.0 kilometer. But the biggest difference is Holland. It's a pure torpedo boat, kind of a slow. KLÉBER, it's a very hard-hitting torpedo boat, and of course, it's a gunboat for crying out loud. It's you kind of need to put yourself in a very darn good position. There's a Moskva, that's a Thunder, and by the way, from the enemy team, who's gonna do most damage or more kills? Do you think it will be Yamato? There's 3 Yamatos and 1 Thunder. I do honestly believe that Thunder, it's crazy overpower, too good of accuracy. It has no bad ammo types. If it's HE or AP, no matter what they load, it makes tons of damage and do huge amount of damage. And I frankly would like to say that the Thunder, it's too overpowered in that dispersion. Wargame decided to give her close to a super cruiser's dispersion. Go and figure with that huge big caliber guns. So yeah. Now, seriously guys, the KLÉBER, it's frankly I like to say the easiest way to play KLÉBER, it's in the freaking open water, like I don't know what to say, the ocean. Yes, the ocean is the best example, but there are so few times. Probably in 2 years I only played one time ocean in 2 years. Let me know in the comment below how normal is that particular map now these days. I believe it's so freaking low percent to put you to be play in that particular map, ocean. He's trying to use his one of the fastest torp, not the fastest torp because Holland and Smola has the fastest torp, but one of the fastest torps, which they dealing whopping damage if the enemy are close enough, you know what I mean. Sneaky, remember you do not. Oh, he's trying to cap. Alright, the Thunder receives some kind of a hits. Okay, there is a destroyer nearby. He's not being seen. Alright, very good aimed at torpedo over there. Maybe was that for the Shimakaze. There is a Shimakaze nearby, But the problem is that Moscow at 9.3, so he's within radar range, for crying out loud. Thunder is still over there. Shimakaze, I have no idea. It's very easy to spot, man. It's just bloody amazing how this captain pulled this one off. I'm talking about capping with this bad concealment. Moskva does not using his radar. Okay, this is actually a bad, really darn bad. Nobody's okay. Now he's using the radar. Nobody is shooting to that Moskva. All right. Okay. He capped. Okay, he does has the Felipe. Yes, he must have the Felipe. I'm talking about the one you capped. You gain a talent. I kind of forgot what kind of talent because I do not have that particular captain. But that's the reason he went for it. He was trying to cap to gain that talent. Okay, thunder. I have no idea what's going on over here. Everyone is camping, and not so much camping. Or probably in the Asia, it's not so much about camping. I do like the guns are not reloading fast, but they are very hard hitting and pretty high percent to put your enemy on fire. And you know, for non-penetration, you still have even they are kind of a big, one of the biggest guns, caliber guns. You still have to aim for the superstructure, otherwise you'll do close to 0 in damage. You need to know where to aim. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of ships aiming to that Yamato too, but he seems to receive very little damage. And friendly Yamato killed that one Thunder, but there is another Thunder, I do believe, one Thunder again, so there were 2 Thunders. One went down pretty damn fast. Okay, Shimakaze went for cap. That's bad news. He popping the gun reload, and yeah, 14 penetration hits, 19 penetration hits, 23 penetration hits. Oh, he did not find. I do believe the destroyer is very close. HP pool. All he needs to do probably one good salvo, and that it's a gunner. Let's see if he finds some luck with the torpedoes. Good fire. There he's been spotted by the plane, and there's a radar cruiser nearby. Okay, Shimakaze does not open up. He did a wide drop. Okay, there's the Shimakaze. He revealed himself. He knows exactly where he is right now. Gearing is also shooting on the flip side. Yeah, Shimakaze killed our Gearing. Yeah. No, he knows exactly where. Okay. Oh yeah, in the middle. Very well played. Very well played. Cannot find them, but I do honestly believe that torpedo from the Gary might actually find the Shimakaze, because after all, yes, they did find it. Gary killed the Shimakaze inside the smoke, and he never managed to cap. Yeah, that's the good thing about the US destroyer. They have, you know, 10 torpedoes. You can create much bigger torpedo wall. But I do believe it's a great news that this captain did not allow the destroyer to cap, because just look at the score, guys. Smoland and Marcel, they kind of team eyed with each other and killing cruisers left and right, and I do honestly believe they teamwork got paid. Haku and Petropavlos are dead. Can you believe? Which, when the CV already dead, it means that one flank has been collapsed, and of course the 2 destroyers, Smoland and Marceau, literally had a huge impact to do so well, because let's face it, it's almost 200 points behind. But on the other hand, kind of played bad for this team that, you know, they did never defend their own base for crying, where you spawn, you know what I mean. On the flip side, it's that now this team control Charlie and Delta, which is great news, and kind of also bad at the same time, because this destroyer did not bother to, you know, contest Charlie and Delta. They went for Alpha. Which is, I don't know, probably good, probably bad thing. Much so, it's a good DPM monster. However, KLÉBER's guns kind of a floaty. You need to aim way ahead. You see, that was not in the postcode, because like KLÉBER, Krem took him down. He is a speed demon. Very healthy. Two Yamatos, probably they pushed together with the allied destroyers. They literally, you know, push hard to Bravo. It looks, right now guys, it looks equal. You know, this team are slightly ahead of point, but they lost the carrier, remember? The enemy still have the carrier. He is doing the right thing, this captain, I'm talking about WJ27, is engaging the Yamato. He has a little bit of unluck with the fires. He probably would like to aim a little bit higher, just slightly higher. Remember, your KLÉBER's guns cannot penetrate and do any damage whatsoever if you're shooting at the side. You have not enough with pen to do any damage. You kind of need to aim for the superstructure or the upper, you know, there was much better targets to shoot and do, of course, much more damage. But if you pay attention, 48 of 44, so it was half pen, half didn't. Of course, he was not alone. The friendly team kind of stick together under the Montana and Krem, and they deal with those two Yamato very well. And even though the Yamato is very healthy and have big caliber guns, because of his friend, I'm talking about the Yamato's friend, it's got synced. Now it's actually a big problem. He jumped a little bit too much. Oh lord, what the hell happened? Yamato killed the Petropavlovsk. That's bad news, because he's not alone with Krem and Montana. And I don't believe the Krem is so healthy. Oh lord, Krem and Montana are very... Oh shoot. They are both very low HP. Yeah, I do believe so. Krem might actually go down, and this captain will be alone with the... Alone. Oh crap, now he's literally alone. Oh shoot, that it's not good, guys. He's literally alone versus 4 ships. And now the enemy team have a Thunder with 3 kills, this Yamato with 2 kills, another Yamato, and of course the carrier. Oh man, and just look at the points. The points, it's actually not so bad. Yes, it is bad. 498 versus 745. It is ridiculous bad, but the truth... Okay, there's CV. I do believe it's nyam. Remember, those torpedoes are crazy fast, and you have 2 launchers on each side. Something else, and that's kind of important, is that the German CV are not good to deal with the destroyer. What I'm trying to say is that of all CV, the German CV are the worst to do good or bad versus any destroyer whatsoever. On the other hand, I don't believe he'll miss this one. I do believe so. Okay, defend himself pretty damn good. And he sunk. You see, that's the biggest downside or best thing about the KLÉBER. Yeah, they are kind of a short range, but they do whopping damage. All you need to do one strike and no ship will survive that engagement. Nonetheless, he paid the price. The CV was too boldy. He should not be here at the same time. When there's 4 versus 1 and one is destroyed, you should have upper hand. On the flip side, it's that this team, or the only team that's this hero himself, JW WJ2 is alone versus 3 ships, but they are all over the place. Just look where they are. They are not even the... Yes, one it is at Delta, but it's actually too little too late, because he will flip right now and the enemy does not gain any points whatsoever, which they will do in a couple of seconds when they flipped Delta. But I believe, guys, it's too little too late. Yes, they crushed this friendly team. Yes, they did very well. On the downside is now they don't have any carrier, and what's remaining is 2 Yamato or 3 battleships, of course. Of course, you're not the best concealment. The Yamato's guns are not even pointed this side. I have no idea why, but it isn't. It's all about the RNG who's take you down and so on. What's the... I believe it's only 8 kilometers torpedo range or something like that. Confederates done. Using the gun armament, you give you more than 50% faster Daka. And he's burning only one fire. Oh man, he received a huge hit from, I don't know what. It was not from this Yamato, I don't believe so. See if I can dodge this salvo. Yes, he has a bad rudder. Someone hit him on the rudder. And he managed, the Yamato, to avoid the incoming torpedo wall, which was good. Now it's much harder to... Well, he's trying to cap, but I don't believe he will ever manage to cap this. Not versus a destroyer so darn fast. Even at 12.3 kilometers. You see, kind of hard, kind of crazy hard to kill a destroyer if you're a Yamato or any other battleship. You have one shot in like 25 seconds and you better hit the target, otherwise you have to wait literally close to 1 minute until you hit. So trying to cap and kill a destroyer at the same time won't be easy. He's very good dodging, even at 10 point something kilometers. RNG bless him with one fire. There is someone who's have a better aim from the other side, and they control very soon Charlie as well. The Yamato never managed to cap, and there's only 58 seconds left. You see how hard it is for a Pew Pew destroyer to kill a very healthy battleship. It's not easy. But on the flip side, the Yamato cannot cap. Never ever can cap. I do believe he changed back to AP. And I do believe the AP it's pretty damn strong. If you hit your chat, yes. It changed back to the HE. He's trying to heal. It's only 25 more seconds, guys, and he killed. By doing that, he jumped in points, and he will win this battle even if he never opened fire. So it was a little bit poor play from the enemy Yamato. They are trying to cap, but I do believe they capped too late. They were all over the place, and you know, capping, winning the if you're trying to cap in the last 2 minutes, you're doing something wrong, because that it's too late. If you're too ahead and not helping your destroyer, or your destroyer are going for a CV or something, this is what happened, guys. Not capping, going for CV and doing something else, even if you're 4 versus 1, you still gonna lose. And that's the biggest information about this replay. So a very well played WJ2, and show you how to manage to avoid all the incoming fire with your KLÉBER. Have a good one, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.